Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone around the world. Welcome back to another One Piece video featuring your boy Queen. Come at you guys with a very spicy deck list. Get ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. For those of you guys that don't know, Queen is a very relative leader, let alone very strong in this format. And if you don't know what he does, we'll break it down here real quick for you guys. If your hand and life total, meaning both of them together, is 4 or less cards, if you attach a Don to Queen and you have an 8 cost or higher on board, i.e. like a Yamato or a Mihawk or Katakuri, when you attack, you can heal 1 or draw 1 card. That is very busted in this format, and I'll get into why. First of all, let's talk about what we got going on here real quick. If you haven't noticed, we're running a ridiculous amount of blockers. We have 20 blockers in this deck, okay? 20 blockers. 8 of them can rearrange the top 5 cards of your deck to make sure you guys have the cards and tools that you need, i.e. your red rocks. This is going to be very staple in a lot of the matches that you are playing in as Queen or as a blue deck, for instance, because red rock allows you to remove any card in the format besides an L, because you have to do it twice. In any case, red rock allows you to get rid of your 10 cost big moms, your Yamatos, your Katakuris, all of that jazz, in which you can just search out with X-Drake and Doflamingo. Now, if you notice, we also have 12 blockers that pop off from trigger, which is fundamentally unreplaceable in Queen. You really need these to pop off for Queen, let alone a lot of the other yellow decks. Triggers are just, you know, it's our thing, man. It's what we're good at, even though we don't have to be. And a lot of people don't like yellow because of that, and we rely on triggers. It is what it is, man. But again, 12 blockers that pop off trigger. These are staple in Queen due to the fact that this man can get down to 1 life, right? Or go from 2 to 1. And that last life could potentially be a blocker at the end of the day. And then you drop down a Yamato in the following turn. If not, have one on board already. You swing with Queen, you heal 2, 1 from Yams, and then 1 from your leader ability. You go back up to 3 life with a blocker on board, which is pretty gross for a lot of decks to deal with. In any case, we're running 8 2K counters, be it 4 Kaya, and then 4 Capone. Capone and Kaya, I think Kaya is like, she's swappable. So you can choose to run the Mihawk. If you want to, you can choose to run the Garp, which came out in the new set, OPO5 here. He's a 3 cost, but you draw 2 cards, return 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck, which is pretty good. It's just he's a 3 cost versus the 1 for Kaya. And then we all know what Beji does. Beji allows you to, hey, you can't attack anymore if you get this guy off trigger. You know, we've all been Beji'd at the end of the day. He's very good. He's staple for yellow. In any case, we are running with 2 Mihawks and 2 Katakuris. Katakuri in the Katakuri matchup is a very essential piece that you will need outside of Red Rock. Katakuri allows you to bounce a Sanji or a Brule back to the top of your life after your opponent drops a Big Mom. That way you're ready for it and all that sort of thing. In any case, Soul Pocus. This is the spicy card in which I think a lot of yellow decks should be looking into running, i.e. Enel and Queen mainly. Guys, what are we playing against? Enel, Katakuri, Red Purple Luffy, Sakazuki, right? Both Luffy decks have a ridiculous amount of counters, and we're talking 12 to 16k, right? Or 12 to 16 counters per deck. Let's be honest. Realistically, it's a little bit hard to get a 5k attack off without them dropping a 2k and just be like, haha, right? Well, in that situation, into a Purple Luffy, they take their life for Dawn. You activate Soul Pocus, they don't have a choice. Giving you life is the better option because you guys have multiple triggers that we can play off of. It allows Queen to heal a lot more. It allows you to survive a lot longer, to drop down Yamatos and all your big bodies to do your work for you. But at the end of the day, playing this against a Luffy deck allows them to slow down their progression a lot, considering that Red Purple Luffy have 3 life. Purple Luffy, you take a life from them with Soul Pocus. They don't really want to ramp as much anymore because they have less life than they initially thought they were going to have. It's very strong, especially in Sakazuki as well, because they run about 8 2Ks and sometimes 10. but they do have a lot of blockers, be it Borsellino and Sabo. This, they don't have a choice. Off the rip from a trigger or from your hand, this is a very, very strong card, I think, in the format for yellow. In any case, we'll talk about some of our hidden gems here with Enel. I think that Enel right now in a yellow deck is probably staple for most deck lists. Enel into Sakazuki sometimes can just win you the game, considering that this card counters out all of Sakazuki's tools and abilities that he can use to bottom deck, because he has to be targeted twice. If they remove him the first time, you just lose the life. That way he's on board. If they attack into him, you block with something on board you already got, or you drop down a 2k. If they try to remove him again, cool. Awesome. They spent all of that removal 2 times to remove 1 card, which is great. Let alone he also has Rush, and it's very hard for him to deal with that as well. Some of my other tech choices here would be Gedetsu. I am iffy on this card in Queen. I don't like him in general. I'm not a big fan of him in the manga, the anime, whatever. I just don't like his face. But realistically, he's a very solid card. He allows for some early game removal. Usually the opponent kind of drops Gedetsu on me before I think about dropping Gedetsu on them, and then it's just like, well, now what? Then it just becomes a 1k counter for me. But overall, he's a very, very solid pick. But this is current build for Queen. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Let's dive into some games here. Now, before we dive into today's video, I do want to reach out and talk to you guys about a sponsor here, in which One Piece fans reached out and wanted to know if I wanted to do a little collab. And of course I couldn't say no, because at the end of the day, we all love One Piece. And if you guys are interested in apparel, bomber jackets, hoodies, sweatpants, tanks, boxers, socks, I don't know, man, cell phone cases, backpacks, figurines, all that sort of thing, this is a very, very nice place to come and check some stuff out. And what really stood out to me, which I'm a sucker for, dude, I love figurines. No matter what, the statues, whatever you want to call it, I have so many of these from different animes. But how cute is this, man? Luffy on a pillow, which is also like a nightlight. It's so fire. You got Zoro on a 4 clover leaf. You got Brook, who's on a music note, asleep, by the way, which it's so cool, man. But other than that, you have yourself your little clothing here with your sweatshirts, your sweatpants, your varsity bomber jackets. Yeah, bomber jackets, that's right. You got your Law, your Uta. You got Frankie, you got Wano Luffy, Zoro from Wano as well. Dude, I am so excited for this. Let alone, next month they're going to have a lot more stuff as well, so stay tuned for that. There's rugs, puzzles, nightlights, all that sort of thing here. Rugs are coming, which I'm very excited for. You got your Devil Fruits and wanted posters. Let me show you something that's really, really unique, which I haven't really found anywhere else. I've seen Pokemon versions of advent calendars. We all have, let's be honest. But when it comes to One Piece, this is something I'm a sucker for. And for those of you out there that collect figurines and all that sort of thing, to be able to just open one of these individual boxes or doors each and every day to get a figurine, that's really cool. I mean, unfortunately, I can't wait. I kind of just break into it, but you know, each their own. But either way, here's some of the figurines that you can get inside the box, in which we will be doing a box opening here soon, so I can show you guys in real time as well. But I'm super excited for this. For those of you out there who are interested, there's a link down in the description below. But either way, without further ado, let's dive into some games here. See y'all in this. And before we get into this one, I do want to say I apologize. I know I talk a lot in my games. I do this for all of my content, whatever channel I'm uploading videos on or whatever I'm doing. I like to try to at least explain what's going on and or talk to the audience as if they're here watching or playing with me or what have you. That's just how I've always been. So hopefully that's not an issue for a lot of you out there. I do watch a lot of these One Piece content videos as well myself. I'm not a fan of sitting in awkward silence while someone sits there and thinks about what they're going to do for the next 10 minutes. You know what I mean? That's not me. But, you know, each their own. We're going to block out this here. Easy peasy. Sparrow on board. Huh. Let's drop down the extra. That might be the play. Hold on, wait. Let me attack first. Just in case. I don't want to get thunderbolted, you know? Now we'll drop this down. So we're going to play with Yamato and Red Rock here. We'll get Red Rock up next, just in case. I just like to have a couple of them coming up. That way we have an opportunity to get rid of the big moms and or the Katakuri that he's about to play on me, I'd assume. We'll block out of this. He goes another 7k. So we'll block with X-Drake and give him 2k. This card is so good, by the way. Considering he is a 6k base, it allows you to deal with Katakuri so much easier than, you know, a 5k blocker or a 3k blocker. You know what I mean? Because you just drop 1 2k and you're golden. Let's go 6 here. If he decides to block, we really don't care. I'm just trying to get the body off the board. Okay, so it gives me a 2k. Alright, so that's the first time he decides to defend for Pawseplayz. Hey, speaking of Capone, let's go, buddy. Alright, hear me out. We're gonna give him a life. So quick math. He's at 4, I'm at 3. If I lose a life, we go to 7. Or we go to 6. If I give him a life, we go to 7. Meaning that our Yamato can kill this Lin as soon as he hits the board. If I lose a life, I cannot. I know now we're playing a little bit backwards here because you kind of get your opponent to 0 to win the game. But if we remove that, that's the threat off the board, and he only has 4 cards left in hand. Me having low cards is great as queen because we're going to heal every turn. He's got 10 cards left, or 10 Dawn up. It's the potential to drop the 10 cost Big Mom, but we're ready for it. We're ready for it with Red Rock. Remember that, because we stacked the deck. Now what do you do? Because all we do as queen here is just constantly keep healing. Gain a life. I want to kill that Pawseplayz, but I don't think that's the play here. In case he has a Thunderbolt to kill the X-Drake, and then he can just stack all Dawn on Katakuri to attack into the Yamato. That would be terrible for me here. Speaking of which, there goes a Katakuri. Oh, you silly goober. Thanks for that. I mean, yeah, no, thanks for that. Because now we have 9 life combined. That way Yamato can just kill Katakuri here. Ooh. Perfect. We'll block that as well. See you, buddy. Look at Yams doing some work. It's got to feel good. Let's go 6. Let's get rid of Pawseplayz. Alright, so he has another 7-drop Big Mom. We'll do the same thing. I don't really care if I lose this one here. I'm more worried about Yamato staying on board, so we will trash our life. There's no shot. Wow. Alright, we'll block out of this. Another Sanji. Okay, so we go 7k at leader. We'll gain a life with our leader ability. Got double Sanji to drop down here on board. Let's go 9k first. Another 9. Your boy is struggling. Let's drop double blocker and we'll pass. That'll work here. And your opponent scoops. Speaking of Luffy, boys and girls, let's go ahead and get into it. Unfortunately, we did get to go first here, but that's good because that way we can attack first. And I generally like to opt to go for 8 no matter what leader I'm playing. When I play against a red purple Luffy, we go 8, we get the 1 damage in, we pass turn. This is the normal for me. It might not work for you, but this is what I like to do. In any case, we have a very, very good hand here. Outside of the Gedetsu is not going to get a lot of value in this matchup. And that's the downside to this card. And I feel like I'm playing a lot of Luffy variants here. And I feel like Gedetsu is most of the time a dead card in my hands. It might not be for you, maybe just my luck, but hey, each their own. In any case, we're going to go 7 in hopes to get a 2k out of his hand. If not, it be what it be. We're going to drop down our Brûlée, pass the turn. And then next, we can play Soul Focus. because this man has a library of cards over there, in which I could have got lawed because I totally forgot about it. So please don't beat me. Make sure you're paying attention to how many cards you have in hand when you're playing against purple, because 9 out of 10, they're going to drop law on you. You're going to be really, really sad. We're going to block this real quick. That's fine. I'd rather not take the damage and try to get rid of some of my blockers as quickly as I can, knowing how fast they ramp and they're able to drop Kaido or King and just get rid of my blockers. Let's go 7 again. And if he does block this, we'll play Soul Focus. Nice. There goes another 2k. This way he's forced to give me a life or take one. Sweet. So that's 6 power that we have essentially in life, meaning Yamato can kill 6 drops or less. Speaking of law. Okay, so we got rid of Gedetsu and Mihawk. I'm not too sad about that. Mihawk a little bit, but Gedetsu not so much. Chill, man. Hey, look, a Sanji trigger. Actually, yeah, let's not use this. It's not a good idea. I don't want to get rid of my Capones or my other Sanji for a block. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we're at 9 here. We got to play this down. We kill the law. We pass the turn. And this is where he potentially drops down Whitebeard. Or the 10 cost Luffy. Or goes 14 at my face. Okay, sure. Now we'll save the Red Rock. Red Rock's good here. 10 Dawn up. Let's go 10. He probably has the counter here. Yep, there goes a Rad Beam and then 1k, sure. We'll go 6 here. We don't get the heal or draw the card, considering how many cards we have in hand here. But we can play double Sanji and pass. We know Luffy, or Red Purple Luffy, doesn't play a lot of removal. Again, some of them do play the 10 drop Kaido. Or the 9 drop Kaido, sorry. 5k Frankie. This man must be feeling it right now. He's dropping 2Ks, thinking he's in a good position where he is definitely not right now. A little weird to me. I'll block a Boa. I think currently with our hand, we're ready for anything he wants to slap on board here. Didn't expect that. We'll just combo out of that. And now I'm going to go work on clearing the board here. Not so much attacking his face, because I don't want to give him free cards. We do have a Soul Focus, which could be pretty massive here. Let's play down a Brûlée. We have 7 Dawn left. Let's go 5. Actually, hold on, wait. We'll go 6. Drop a Soul Focus here. I want him to choose first before I start attacking. Nice. Love to see it. Go at Frankie. So that's gone. We'll go 9 at leader. He decides to take that. Okay. Remember, we're good. We have 3 blockers on board, double Red Rock. He gets his 1 Dawn back from the 10 drop Luffy. Plays down another Law. Okay. There's 12k. We'll block out of that. Drop the 2k and we'll pass. Not pass, sorry, then we'll go. Ooh. Well, let me think here real quick. Okay, so we need to Red Rock the Luffy. Attach a Dawn to Queen. We won't heal here because we have 5 cards instead of 4. Unless we can do it like this. Now we can heal 1. Go 6, gain 1 life. We'll attack for 9k here as well. Force him to block. Okay, never mind. I feel like it was a little brave to drop the 10 drop Luffy without a backup plan, especially versus a Queen or a blue deck in that situation. Like, you just gotta know we have Red Rock at that point. Get rid of Boa here. He won't attack with Law at all. Yeah. Trying to think. Because he would have a Rad Beam potentially, right? Goes up to 10k. I don't think stacking all the Dawn on Yams here would have been worth it. I think I'd rather just take it slow and just poke here. We'll gain the life again as well. Because we clearly have the advantage here. Here comes a Rad Beam. Yep. OPO5. So that's another 10 drop Luffy. Alright, potentially you can still come back and do some damage here. We'll block this. So we had to attach all Dawn to Yamato here just in case he has two, I guess, Gum Jet Gatlings. Nice, let's go. Let's do another game, boys and girls. Ooh, a Sakazuki. This is going to be very difficult to deal with, considering he's able to just bottom deck most of my low-cost blockers, just willy-nilly. This might be a little bit challenging, but we'll see what we can do here. I'm going to look to play at least 1 to 2 blockers per turn. No more, no less, if possible. And we decided to keep this hand due to the fact that we have double 3,000 worlds. Because in this matchup, bottom decking Kuzan is a must. Speaking of Kuzan, considering he enables Sakazuki to do so much versus my, bigger bodies, we have to remove this guy on site. Let's go 5k to face, and then we'll drop 3k worlds. Thank you. Pass here. I probably should have went 6 to face, but math is hard sometimes. We'll take this first hit. An ulti and a Tashigi. Ulti is kind of a problem, but we'll wait for him to swing with her and then we'll go into it. I don't want to drop 3k worlds on it. I think that's a little bit wasteful. There's a lot of other valuable targets that I'd rather get rid of here in this situation. 10k. Just so we get another life here. We'll pass turn. That's 5. I kind of want to take these, to be honest. Get a Brûlée down. I'll take this one as well. Actually, we'll block out. It might have been a misplay to get rid of the Capone instead of the Brûlée, but hey, Red Rock. Remove that. Great. Now the Kuzan. Most decks generally run 2 to 4. So, I mean, if he does run 2, this will be pretty bad for him. Because we are going to remove this one way or the other. Just not right now. We need to play Katakuri here on curve. Let's go 6 into Tashigi. And more than likely he spends his whole turn to get rid of Katakuri here. We'll take the hit because Brûlée. That way we can block the Sakazuki if need be. Oh, he's just swinging for 5 here. What is he up to? Oh, that's my bad. Greater Eruption. Into Rebecca. Yep, here we go. Into the Rob Lucci from Trash. Sure. Little does he know, he did not math well. He's only going to be able to kill one of these units. And if he goes for Katakuri, it's not so bad. I'd personally much rather have the blocker on board, because we can just bounce it back again with our other Katakuri. Okay. Never mind. We'll take it. We'll take those. Alright, another 1k counter here in Gedetsu. I think we need to get down the Yamato here. I need to heal a life. And I think if we don't do that, I'm in a very, very bad situation. So he does have a lot of cards in hand with 2 life active. But I'm also opting to 3,000 worlds to Rob Lucci here. And then attack into the Kuzan with leader. Yeah, let's do that. It's very risky, but it could pay off. No, alright. Well, that was a little aggressive, and I probably shouldn't have done that, because now we are in a very, very bad situation. If this man has a Borsellino, he wins the game here. Get rid of this. Okay, so he doesn't have Borsellino. Or if he did, he didn't think about it. So 5k, we'll block out with this. We know Katakuri is probably dead here. Okay, Saru. And so Rebecca. Okay, so he did not have Borsellino there. So it seems to be that was probably the right choice of action for him there. If he did, he should have did it, then he won the game. But we're looking good, boys. We're looking good still. We gotta get our life back, though, somehow. I can't heal using Queen's Leader ability because we have too many cards in hands. But we have to trim this board somehow. Alright, let's play Yams. Because I need the life here in this scenario. And if that life happens to be a Soul Pocus, that could be pretty good. But I do think he would just lose his life in this scenario. So I'm going to need a blocker off our trigger here to even continue this match. Pass it up. We've got a block, man. Comes another 5. Drop to 2k, because Rob Lucci can just get over me with one Dawn. There's a Borsellino. I mean, it's a blocker, but it's not what we need. Oh, this sucks. Alright, hold on, let me think. Okay, we Katakuri. And then we bounce the Rob Lucci to bottom of life. Because either way, if he swings a Rob Lucci or the Borsellino, we don't have enough counter in hand to protect myself here in this scenario. I don't think it matters. So let's go 7. We'll heal a life through the Queen's ability. We get the pass here. We got 2k counter in hand, 1 life active. 1 life left, sorry. And again, I need that to be a blocker. And the chances are pretty high for it to be one, so we'll see. We're gonna have to keep these, regardless. Hey, sweet, let's go. So we Hound Blaze this Katakuri, right? 8k here, we have to block. Yep, there's the Hound Blaze. And then he plays down a Sabo. Okay. Not bad. So we get a Dofi. We definitely drop this. We bounce the Borsellino, you know. We go 6k here. We heal a life. I don't think he attacks with Sabo. If he does, definitely throws me by surprise. But if he doesn't, we'll have the game here. 7k, we'll take it. Let's go. Moncherie gets back Rebecca, I assume. Yep. Rebecca plays another Rob Lucci for free. Or Hina. 7k. Oh, he's actually going for it. Oh, that's not good. We'll block. Mihawk did survive. So that is huge for us right now. We need to kill this board before we continue here. Rebecca's going to block one way or the other. So there's no getting around that unless I drop the red rock. Let's put Yams on top. I don't think Soul Poke is going to get value right here in this scenario. But it might. It might get a little bit of traction here. Yeah, he's going to block with that regardless. But we have to clear this board. Let's go 6 here. We'll gain a life. So he's going to block with Rebecca regardless. Alright, so we activated the red rock. We got rid of the Rebecca. This will allow us to get rid of the Sabo. Now he has 2 cards left, 4 cards in hands. 5k at my face. Oh man, that sucks. If only that was anything else. Ooh. Never mind, we're good. We win the game. Guarantee we win the game. Mihawk stayed alive again for another turn. This makes it in the 4th time, by the way. Yamato can kill the Hina. We attach a Dawn, we heal 1 life. So we'll be back up to 3 life here. She's dead off rip. We heal with Queen's ability. Ooh, he's in trouble now. Now I think, at least I hope so, that he's going to go all out for Mihawk. That would be the best case scenario for me right now. Sweet. Let him have it. Another Sabo. That sucks. I need a 3K Worlds, but I believe we've already used the 2 that we have here. And then another Borsellino hits the board, so that's awkward. But we've got 9 Dawn that we could potentially use on double blockers here. Let's go 6 first. At leader. We'll gain a life. He takes the damage. Okay. If we soul focus, it's a potential that he just gets rid of the Rob Lucci over there. Which it might be unlikely. He may just give me a life. Hold up. But if we play the Sanji down, we have an opportunity to just get another X-Drake on board and stacking our deck again. Let's soul focus. Let's do this instead. I really want to get rid of this Rob Lucci. Come on, buddy. Give me a life, though. I'd appreciate the life. Come on. Okay. All right. Fair. So 1 blocker's gone. We've got 3 lives here. 1 blocker in hand. And if Yamato does survive, we can heal 1 more time, which will probably just give us this game. Alright, never mind, she's dead. Oh boy, it's gonna suck. Can we get some triggers, please? Or a red rock. I'd appreciate a red rock. There's the boa. Alright, okay. So far, so good. Two Dawn left. That means he has a chance here to Houndblaze something. I don't think he's activated leader ability yet as well. So if he has a Houndblaze, he does. Alright, of course he does. My bad. That's weird, he didn't give anything a boost there, but wouldn't matter. Nice, let's go, buddy. Good job. Well played. Super well played. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We'll do one more game. Coming at you guys with Queen, playing into an Enel, which I do believe to be one of the harder matchups in the format. There's a Shuru. Or Shura, sorry. He gets a Maru. All right. Let's go 5. And potentially drop Dofi here, depending on what he gets. Let's get Dofi on board. Rearrange this. I want the Gedetsu next. And then this might be okay. There we go. We opted to take the Gedetsu next because we probably know. We opted to take the Gedetsu next because it's more than likely that he's going to have an Ohm. Okay, cool. He does have an Ohm. Love to see it. And they always have Holly. Don't let it fool you. They generally always do it. So now we can play the Gedetsu, get rid of the Ohm here. Go 5 at face. And we're looking good. Except for the fact that he has a lot of cards in hand. So that sucks. Comes 5k. Do we block out? We get a Kaya. Another Shura. Great. Bro, chill. Goodness. Man, it's swarming right now. Alright, he opted not to attack with his Holly there. That was pretty smart. Because we were just going to kill it, so. Let's go 6 here. Let's go 5. I don't think there's a reason... Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, okay, he played Sanji in place of whatever that was, and his Shura. Alright. I thought he Thunderbolted his own card. It's so weird on Sim sometimes. We'll drop the Enel and we'll just pass here. I think it was better not to attack, considering, you know, his ability is just going to activate anyhow. Block this up. We'll block this again. We'll block it again. There's no shot. This might be a misplay, to be fair. This might just bite me in the butt, but I think that if we were to keep this man on board, we can clear board. Never mind, he got it. I did forget about that card, not gonna lie. That's my bad. Alright. Now we're in trouble. 6k here, but to get rid of this as well. Let's get the Mihawk down. I think we have to bottom deck the Ohm. Let's go for the Shura. This one's guaranteed. And then we'll go for a Holly here. Alright. It's much better for him to guard up there. At least for me, because now that means he has less 2Ks to have to deal with, but I don't know if that was actually the smart play. We'll use card action here. Keep him alive. Unfortunately, that was a Soul Focus, so big rip to that. Get rid of this. Good job, Enel. You served your purpose. Take this hit as well. 3,000 worlds would be pretty good here. Let's bounce that one back to the bottom. And then Gedetsu. Okay. Not bad, but we still have to deal with it. So we'll heal a life. And then we can attach one Dawn to Queen. We don't have a target here to pop. But we still can heal 2 lives in this turn, which is really, really good for us. I think we go for face. We gain a life. He takes the damage. Of course, Shirahoshi. Why not? That feel when you're playing a yellow deck and you still hate playing against yellow decks? It's nuts. Yep, get rid of Sanji. Then we're on turn 6 and I've already went from 0 to 3. That's crazy. Down this Brûlée. Okay, never mind. Bye-bye. Block out. Actually, can we just take this instead? Would that be better? 7k. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, glad we did. Another Mihawk. That's actually massive, to be fair. We could Mihawk the Gedetsu here, which might be worth it. And then just attack into the Holly. Two lives left. let's go 9k at the dog. We will be getting an extra life here due to leader effect, which would be pretty good. Let's bot deck Gadetsu. We'll heal 1. And then I won't attack here with Mihawk, in fear that he just decides to take the damage, activates the ability. The following turn he cracks back with Yamato to kill one or the other. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, we have 1 card to his 6, so we are not in a good position right now. Our board's looking great. Never mind, it was looking great. This is a little bit better. Because we have to make a trade there. We don't have enough to protect both of them. Actually, to be fair, I think that was a misplay. We should have probably just dropped the 2k to protect the Yamato, to be honest. 13k. Let's heal 1. Really? Yeah, like double Shirahoshi's back to back. What are the odds of that? It's pretty nutty. I don't think we attack here. I think we just hold it. As much as I want to, he's got 4 cards in hand. He's definitely going to be a protected Yamato. Just not going to happen. I need to see some red rocks here. We need red rocks at this moment in time. Let's see, so all of the ohms, or sorry, all of the hollies are pretty much in trash, so we don't have to worry about holly and ohm anymore, I don't think. He's gonna bounce Shirahoshi, yep. Ooh, this is not good. I could potentially just go all out on Yams, which might be the best idea. So let's go ahead and try that. I think I need 1 more Dawn, potentially. There we go. This seems a little bit threatening. 14 here. She's dead. We heal 1. Yeah, that's the 3rd Shirahoshi in a row. Talk about stacking life. Like, seriously. I understand people don't like yellow. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, another Amaru. Nothing we can do about that. He's gonna kill Sanji, too. That's 2 Mihawks in the trash. Yep, there goes Sanji. Alright, come on, X-Drake. Nice. These will be huge. We need Dofi after that, though, I think. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Let's go all in here. 9k at Katakuri. Or 10k at Katakuri. Math is hard. Nice. He blocked out with Sanji blocker. We drew our first red rock off our leader effect, allowing us to draw a card. So we do have a means now of getting rid of Katakuri. Hey, a Soul Pocus. Let's go, boys. So I get a free life after that. So now we can take this hit too as well. I mean, the life here was free, so. Blocker, please. Red rock. Okay. I forgot about that. The Soul Pocus just took our red rock that we had stacked there, so that's not too bad. That way we can bot deck the Sanji off the trigger. 10k. Nice. We'll hit this on a Nell. We'll be able to red rock the Katakuri. There's no shot I'm getting rid of the 7-drop here. So that sucks. I'll definitely take this hit. I think that's probably the right play. This X-Drake's not really going to get a lot of value here, even if I did decide to keep him. I think blocking there with the X-Drake was probably the correct move. Okay, so we red rock the Katakuri. We get the Dofi down. I need some yams here. Okay. That's not yams, but Katakuri will still make use. Get Katakuri and Brule. Put her back on top. That'll work here. Let's go 6. Draw the card. We are in trouble. 7k. We'll just dump our hand, I guess. Another 7. It's potentially that he has another Enel or another Katakuri to block for, or sorry, to put back the Shirahoshi. Yep. Dang, man. What do we do here? Do we put his Katakuri on bottom life? Is that the smart play? It'll allow me to heal up. So that's the positive part. The downside is he's going to draw free cards with Shirahoshi here, but we have to get this heal off. Let's go for the Enel. Nice. The reason why we decided to go for the Enel there, simply for the fact that he would have to discard a Shirahoshi. We're in turn 13, by the way. This is crazy. Four cards left in hand. 5k here. We'll take this hit, I think. I think I need the Brule. We'll drop the Brule here. Then we'll take the 7k from that because I can't really do anything about it. He gets another Shirahoshi down. I think that's all 4 that we've seen so far. There's an Ohm. Okay, so no Holly. Now we get a clear board. Remember, we had the 3000 worlds already lined up due to the Dofi, or the X-Drake, sorry. Let's heal another life here. We're gonna go straight for the Enel. Go for 9k, gain a life. He had enough. Go 10k to the Enel. Alright, so we got rid of that one. And I assume he's going to go all resources into my Katakuri here. Yep. You got it. Perfect. Please give me some yams. I need some yams here. Sweet. Okay. I think we got the game. We need the Enel and we need the Yamato to win this here. I don't think Soul Focus is going to get value at this late in the game, but it might actually. Because we both have 2 lives, he still has to choose whether or not what he wants to do. I'm going to go 10k here. We'll draw our Yamato. Sweet. Our next draw is going to be Soul Focused. It's 5k. We block out here. So that means we're taking Bofanel's attacks here. And potentially a third one if he has another 7-drop rush. Kadetsu was a very, very garbage trigger there, unfortunately. But it's okay because we get a Boa, so that makes up for it. In case he does have the 7-drop, and or he decides to don up the Shirahoshis. It's a Yams. Okay. Alright, so we play Yamato. Gain a life. Gain a life from Queen. We go 6k. Probably at blocker Sanji. That's probably the right move. Gain a life. And then we pass turn here. Turn 16, guys. We're working on it. This is the most stressful game I've ever played in a long time. 7k. Let's take this hit. We get a blocker Sanji. We can get rid of the Gadetsu here. I know Soul Focus might be the better option, but I'm trying to tell you, man. The Soul Poke is going to do some work here. Let's get rid of that. It's valuable when I have a life here to actually use Soul Focus 4. Uh-oh. Remember, our next draw is a Nell. And he doesn't know that. So the Soul Focus is literally about to win this game. We heal up here with our Queen's Leader ability, right? We'll go 7k here, gain a life. He has to discard a card to let this go. Nice. We do the same thing with the other now. Come on, discard it. Thank you. What do you want to do, bud? Let me get that life, though. Guarantee gives it to me. Sweet. Now we just pass turn. And then next turn we go for game. Because we have the 7-drop and now. We have 2 blockers on board. As long as he doesn't draw into an Amaru, or already has one in hand, we should be solid. So it's 11k, sorry. Coming at Yamato here. We have to block out. I need her to stay on board for us to win. Let's see here. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. We'll block out this as well. He does not have enough Dawn to kill Yams here. Here's an Ohm. He got a Holly. You might want to keep that for counter power. Okay, alright, never mind. Alright, hold up. I think we win. We go 7k. As long as that's not a blocker, we're golden. As long as it's not a blocker. 9 to face. Good game. Yo. That was intense. Sorry you guys had to watch that, man. Like 25 minutes? Somewhere around there? That's crazy. Well played, man. Well played. Hold up. It's not every day you find somebody who's actually like, you know, nice to you when they lose or whatever, but it'd be what it'd be. That was a really good game. Either way, let's go back into the deck list. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys did enjoy that. This will be the end of the video. We're going to dive into a little bit of deck text and see what I want to change here in the Queen build. But hopefully you guys will give this one a shot. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. If you're running anything similar to this, let me know your matchups, what you think I should change out, all that sort of jazz. But in any case, for me, after doing all these games I've been playing today, I've been playing Queen since this morning, give or take. And because I was playing a lot of Crocodile earlier, and I was just like, you know what? Who sounds really, really good right now? and somebody dropped a comment and asked me for Queen gameplay. And I was like, heck yeah, why not? Because at the end of the day, Queen was a menace in 4.5, and we got some new tools, be it with Enel, and again, Enel being in the format, yellow, a yellow mixture. We already are strong considering our triggers, our soul focus. We have a lot of really good tools in this format to do well. So why isn't Queen being played more? I don't understand. I do think he's a very, very good deck. And I think that at the end of the day, he can still be a very dominant threat. In any case, for me, I think we're going to go ahead and take out some Gedetsus. I don't think he did a whole lot for me. I'm just worried about what I'm going to try to change him out for. I'm really thinking about doing 3000 worlds, just going max count on these, and or doing some 2Ks. So in other words, it would just be like you go max out 3000s or you go double 2Ks. That way you're running 10 2K counters. That's just something I've been considering. The other option, which I thought might be pretty clever, is going the, where are we here? I should just typed it in. It should have been so much easier just to do that. Sorry, the 10 drop Kaidos. I've seen some people run John the Giant, and he's not bad by any means. He's an 8 for 10k body, which is pretty massive. I just feel the utility is what I'm after here, which is why I liked having the extra 3000 worlds or the survivability with the 2k counters. My other thought was going a cheap blocker like Boa or the 1-drop Laws, if I can remember where he's at. Here, hold on, this is so much simpler. Or going these guys. Now, in any case, there's a lot of different variants that you can build Queen with. I've played with the ulti as well. I do like this card. This one here, the newer one, because it allows you to get whatever card you want. As soon as you look at the top 3 cards, you can take whatever you want from it, and you put the rest at the bottom of the deck, which is good, but it's a 4-drop. And my 4-drop slots are already contended with my 3000 worlds and my Sanjis if I have to play them down. It wouldn't be bad in that situation. I think I would just want some early game blockers and or more utility with 3000 worlds. But let me know what you think about it. Either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. This has been Pawseplays. Remember to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe for your content when it comes to One Piece. And I will catch you guys in the very next episode. Stay tuned. Locals is tomorrow. Crocodile is coming out. I'll see you guys there.